Go on.
Hi, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Today my EDU slot will be mainly focused on the power of real estate, powers of social media in real estate. Now what is social media? I'm sure all of you have social media accounts. All of you are active, somewhat active or non-present, even though you're in the real estate game, let's call it that, right? So to utilize social media in real estate, you have to be active and you have to be consistent. That's the only way your presence will grow. That's the only way people will notice you, and that's the only way you can market whatever inventory you have or market yourself, right? So first point of the first point in the power of social media. Why do you need social media? Number one, it's to build your reputation. Brand new agents, somewhat brand new agents, the first thing they need to do is show their presence within the market, the industry. We've learned this on FireUp, we've learned this on through many other webinars, right? But to build your reputation, to get yourself out there, right? For your presence to be known is one thing social media can help you with, right? Can be through anything. You can go through in your blog. You can start making yourself a story about yourself, of why you came into real estate, of why you are the one that people should trust, of why you are in an organization that is much better than the other competitors in the market, right? The biggest reason why social media is to promote their business, to build their reputation, right? So when you are able to position yourself as an industry expert, then people start coming to you, right? I'm not going to take too much time with social media, like the platforms. I'm sure you all know Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platforms, Twitter, right? These are all the main things. So whenever you hashtag yourself, make sure it's a hashtag that is being used a lot, right? If you see anything, you can do a search. What is the hashtag that's trending in real estate? Utilize that hashtag and put it into your feed, right? That way you have double the chances than having a unique hashtag. Because right now, to build yourself up, you need hashtags that increase your viewership, right? So real estate professional, Remax, anything that says real estate and it's trending. Some days Remax will be down, some days real estate professional will be up. So you have to do your own research every day and see which hashtags are trending. That way, whatever message you're trying to put out there will get seen more than anything else, right? So that is one way to get your presence known. Another way, when you're building your reputation, always make stories of the properties you're going to, right? People connect to stories more than numbers, more than anything else. People connect with stories. So when stories are told about certain properties, people might want to know what the ending is. You might give a starting, a middle, but never give the ending. So then people will keep on coming back to you, they'll follow you, they will want to know more. The next point in social media, the powers, is to diversify your marketing effects. The more ways you market your real estate business, the better chances of you being successful is guaranteed, right? Diversify which market you're going to go and target the markets, right? If you're going to be a social media influencer on Instagram, make sure you are targeting the right age group and the right audience in the age groups that you're going to target, and make sure that they can follow you easily. Always make your accounts easily accessible by everyone, all right? And keep consistently updating it so that people know what you're up to, and you can always market yourself and diversify different types of things. So even if you're going to visit someone that's totally unrelated, but it's helping you market yourself, always put it down and do that. And then the next point would be to always network, right? Whenever you're networking, utilize that time of networking to capture a picture or two and market where you are, right? So that's why you have to make sure you know what's trending, right? And always make sure the hashtags that you're using or the ads that you're using are relevant for that day. So that way it will increase the number of viewership you have and the numbers of hits that you might get or the leads that you might get. Also, another thing about social media is don't try to box yourself in one thing, right? Always make sure it's always open and fluid, so people understand where you are and what's coming up next. Always keep them updated. Next week, I'm going to be taking you for a tour of a brand new condominium that's coming up in Sri Lanka, right? If you are good at doing videos and just filming yourself, do that. If you're good at taking pictures and saying where you are, Brian is one of the leaders in that, right? Among all of us, right? Do that. But always make sure you utilize those hashtags that are relevant in real estate that day, right? Because if you don't, then it will definitely show between the number of likes you have got and the number of viewerships you have got, right? There's always ways you can take a look at these stats, right? But again, focus on your story, focus on the hashtags, do your research, and be consistent. That's how you utilize social media in real estate. And hopefully this has opened your eyes to something and if there's any other questions I might be able to help with you, just please ask me. Thank you.
Thank you.